Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of us doing random house spinning things. A build challenge. Those words are hard. Sorry guys, my neck really hurts today and I guess that just kind of really threw me off. But we got to 95 subscribers. We're actually at 96, so thank you guys so much. I couldn't do this without you. And it means so much to me when you guys, subscribe and like and comment even. I love hearing your comments no matter what they are. So yeah. But I have this little wheel. It's different from the last time we did it. So we're going to do every room as a different animal, but I'm going to do this like pet edition instead of like animals because we had like all kinds of animals. So why not do a pet one? So let's go ahead and do one. So we're going to spin for our entryway. And we got a ferret. Okay, so we are using the same house as the career house. Nothing new or different on that aspect. So yes, but we got a ferret. And if you guys don't know, most of you probably know, but if you don't know, I have a ferret and I love her so much. So yes. Okay, let's go ahead and find something that a ferret would like. So in the wild, ferrets do like the more like grassy plains kind of area. So we'll go ahead and do this. I know it is technically kids wallpaper, but who cares? And then why not? We're going to do carpet. Now, my ferret loves to scratch up the carpet when she's not stimulated enough or she just wants attention or whatever. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh, you guys. Okay, it's just paw prints. Okay, so I'm going to put that there because she loves to ruin it. So there's that. This is an entryway, right? Yes. So let's go ahead and get some decor down. So there are a lot of plants that are really toxic to ferrets. So I'm going to put, I'm going to put move objects on, actually, is what I'm going to do. But I'm just going to put some fake plants down instead of like real ones. We need a cat tree in here. Ferrets are kind of like a long cat on steroids. So they do like to climb, hide, stuff like that. So we'll get a white one so it'll match in here. I'm going to just put that in the corner. In this corner over here, I am going to put a litter box because ferrets, while it can be hard and tiring, you can litter box train them. So yeah, it just takes time and patience and constant redoing of it. And then of course we need like a little food and water situation. So let's get one of those as well. I'm trying to think of where to put it. We'll put it over here. And then toys. We need toys for sure. My ferret personally loves like little squeaky toys and little balls and chew toys and stuff like that. Sometimes she'll even play with a cat wand. So why don't we put a cat wand down in here? And definitely something for them to scratch on. Like I said, she likes to scratch up the carpet, so we'll get that. What else should we put in an entryway? Something in this corner over here is needed for sure. Trying to think. What about this little cute basket we could put over here? And maybe that's where we keep all the ferret toys and like supplies and stuff. What do you guys think? We're gonna pretend this is a pile of socks, okay? Ferrets love hiding socks. My ferret loves to hide socks, so we're gonna pretend that's a big pile of socks. But we will go ahead and get some curtains, and then we will be done with this room. Go ahead and get... Oh, that's not the same green I thought it was gonna be. Oh my gosh, that's huge. I just need like smaller ones. Okay, that's really big too. Oh my gosh, you guys. You know what? We're not doing curtains. I've been doing so good, but we're not doing curtains. I feel like the ferret's just going to try to pull them down anyways. Let's do our tiny bathroom over here. We are spinning for our tiny bathroom. and we got a gerbil. Okay, so for our bathroom, we got a gerbil, but I'm kind of like thinking there's 2 bedrooms upstairs, so we should have at least 2 bathrooms. So the difference between gerbils and hamsters is they're more social, active, and have more daytime activity with long tails and a longer lifespan. So there's a big difference between them. So I've never personally known anybody who's owned a gerbil or anything like that. So that's why I had to look up some information, because I was like, what is the difference? Which you think I would know because I'm in vet med, right? But no, I really don't know. So I don't know anything about them. So we're just going to make a normal bathroom and try to add, I don't know, gerbil stuff in. I don't really know how to do that though. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is not going to be, oh my gosh. It's not going to be very gerbil-y. But you know who I feel like would own gerbils? Young kids. I feel like a lot of people would be like, this is a great pet for my young daughter or son or whatever. So let's get some stuff in here to make it look like a young child is in here. Okay. Definitely something messy. Yes, perfect. Okay. I think that's all we're going to be able to do. Let's see if I can find like a rug with at least maybe like this looks like oh my gosh, it's huge. This looks like a hamster, but it's fine. We could pretend it's a gerbil. Okay. Let's move on to our kitchen. Okay, so we are spinning for our ginormous kitchen / dining area. Hermit crab. Okay, so we got a hermit crab, and they can be all different like kinds of colors. So I was kind of thinking about doing that wallpaper. Well, not them, but like their shells. I see like a lot of, I don't think they're very popular pets now, but I feel like they were at one point popular pets. So like my mom had a hermit crab or 2 when she was younger, but you don't really hear a lot of people saying they have hermit crabs now. So, but we can still have like fun colors in here. Because when I think of a hermit crab, I think of like a fun little cutesy animal. But that's not actually true. I've heard that there's a lot more that goes into them than just like being fun. Again, I feel like a lot of these pets that have like the traditional like, oh, it would be so good for my kid to have this pet, it's never like actually a good idea because they end up being like decently high maintenance. This is like not in the middle of the room enough for me. There we go. So that's just what I've heard. And for a lot of them, I do feel like that is true. Like everybody's like, oh, like for instance, I can attest to that with ferrets. Like everybody's like, oh, this is a really good animal for my kid, like first time. No, they're not. And they're great pets, and I love my ferret, and she means everything to me. But I just personally don't recommend it for a first time, like pet owner in general, let alone a child. So that's my only thing, just because ferrets are so high maintenance, like way more than you would think, but they are. We're just going to ignore that gap, pretend it's not there. Let's get a dining table. Again, let's do something fun. That has flamingos on it. Oh, we should have used it when we did the thing, the animals, and it was a bunch of flamingos. We had a flamingo one. Oh my gosh, why? I feel like there's one with like more fun colors. Well, maybe we can use this one. That's kind of cute. Why not? Okay, comfort. We need some chairs. Do that. Boom, boom, boom. We'll just do a cute little 4 thing. And then we need some bar stools. So why not do these fun colored ones? Okay. I'm going to fix that because that's annoying me. Okay. And now we need the appliances. We need some plumbing up in here. Let's see. Do a fun little, what is that called? A sink. Oh my gosh, you guys, my brain is like done for. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Who cares if it cuts into the cabinets? Who cares? Should I do this fun color? It doesn't really match the rest of them, but I think we do. We do have a pink. I like how this room has just turned pink because of the wallpaper. Like, hermit crabs aren't necessarily pink, but okay, let's put something fun in here. Ooh, the cotton candy machine. We'll make it like a teal. And we need a trash can. We can make the trash can pink. Nobody's saying we can't make the trash can pink. Okay. Let's look at decor. Let's get some fun flowers. These, I feel like, again, we're going with the vibes of like, I got this for my kid, da 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 da. Because, we don't really have like hermit crab. Like, I thought we had like crabs or something, but no, it's okay. Let's see, we have these, which are just like colors and patterns. There's a frog, a turtle, ladybug. Why don't we just go with this blue one? We need a plant in the corner. Let's pick something tropical, because when you hear hermit crab, like, you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. These would look cute. Oh, and they come in cute colors. Okay, perfect. Now let's add some actual kitchen stuff, since we are in the kitchen. Okay, let's do this fun little one. We can do this fun baking one over here. And then we can do this recipe book right here. Perfect. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on to like our weird living area. All right, we're going to spin the wheel for our little weird living room area. Hermit crab. No, we're spinning again. A llama. Okay, I do know that we have llamas because of, I don't know, we have llamas. I don't even know why, actually. So llamas are kind of like a tan. Should we like go with that vibe and like go with that color? Kind of like a beige. Like, we could do this, or we could put it over here, and then put like a little love seat over there as well. Do we have, I feel like we have a matching one for that. Am I wrong? I think I'm wrong, but I think those are two different colors. No. What about this? Also two different colors. This is awful, man. I hate when they do this, when they like, okay, well, what is a girl to do? Okay, let's find a cute little chair though. Even though, do we have matching chairs at least? I don't think so, but it's okay. We could put this rocking chair over here in the corner. We will need a little like side table. I don't think we have any that has llamas on it per se, which is unfortunate. We'll go with the color scheme still. And we need a coffee table. Doesn't have to be anything too big, but stick with the color scheme. We can put some activities and skills. So we could put this, because you can cut it into the shape of like a llama. As well as you can go ahead and cross stitch that as well. And let's look for some decorations. We'll put a little flower over here. I'm trying to think of like something that would look like they would eat it. Like some kind of plants or grass or whatever. Like this looks like it. Probably not. I wouldn't recommend feeding this to your llama. But I definitely think it looks on par. So there is this. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a rug. We will just stick to the color scheme. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just got like this crazy wave of tiredness. Okay. This one, since we really don't have any llama stuff in here. Oh wait, look you guys. We could have put this in here. But where? Right here. Okay. I know we have some somewhere. I just don't know where. And I'm hitting a wall of tiredness. So we might just skip the wall art and go upstairs. Yeah, we're just going to go upstairs. I'm going to do this little walkway. We are spinning for our walkway. And we got a pet rock. Okay, so we got a pet rock. So we're going to change the wallpaper in here to a gray. Because rocks are typically gray. So we'll change it to a gray. 1 second. Here's one right here. Oh wait, that kind of looks gross. It doesn't need to look gross. It just needs to be gray. Like, we'll put this down. And we'll put like, this can be like a little office area. How about that? So we'll put down a desk. Make sure it's gray, of course. We should put the desk over here in the corner. Let's get a chair for the desk. It's also gray. We're gonna have like a little seat over here, but it has to be gray. You guys kind of catch my drift on this? It's got to be like white and gray, maybe a couple pops of color. We can have some more activities up here. Let's think of boring activities, like something that like older people would do. Ooh, we can have a fishbowl. We'll put that in the corner. And then we can have a teeny tiny fishbowl. Okay. Or not. We need a different table. Okay, where is this? And we will just put like this down. And here's our fishbowl. What else? I don't know what other activities to put up here, so I might just skip the rest of the activities and move straight into decorations. So we will go ahead and put, oh, I'm like, why can't I find anything? We'll go ahead and put a plant in. I'm trying to find just like a very normal, here it is. Okay, we can put, if I look up rock, here is our pet rock. He's a big boy, but he's well loved. Okay. Now let's find something. Let's add a touch of fall to it. How cute. We need a rug. This looks like it's a stone circle. I want it to actually like be a rug, but we can get one that kind of matches the color scheme. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get a computer. One that literally weighs as much as a rock, if not more. All right, here's our little hallway. Let's move on to bedroom number 1. All right, we spun for bedroom number 1 and we got a bunny. Okay, we are here in bedroom number 1 and we got a bunny, and I feel like I definitely feel like this is a good wallpaper, but I feel like there's one with rabbits on it. Yes, this one. This is the one. So it has little bunnies on it, which is always good. And okay, we need a little bed. We can make this like a kid's room, I guess. And kind of make it seem like, I want to make it seem very cozy, because when I think of a bunny, I think of like a very cozy little area. Okay, that bed looks really comfy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a headache. I'm tired. Girl, I want to crawl in that bed, okay? Okay, Matching nightstand. We need a dresser. And honestly, we can add some vegetation because bunnies eat veggies and fruits, I think. I think fruits. So let's see. Look, she's growing it for them. How cute. Okay. What else? What else? What if I looked up bunny? Yes, exactly. This is so cute, so perfect. Here is our bunny. This is our bunny, you guys. I know it looks a little scary, but it's okay. Look, how cute is this? Okay, so there's... Maybe she's learning guitar. I'm gonna put, carrots. Carrot. Nothing. Okay. Let's look. There's a bunny blarfy. It's right here. Hello? So we have a pet bunny, you guys, and I know we literally have nothing for this pet bunny, but it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Should we... That's a unicorn. We'll get a toy box instead, I guess. Cute. Okay, let's go ahead and put a little night light on there. I don't think we have a bunny one, but that's okay. We will just give her this cute acorn one because it's woodland. Very cute. Let's move on to the primary bedroom. We are spinning for our primary bedroom and we got a bear. Okay, so we spun for our primary bedroom and we got a bear. So what better than a wall full of trees? And that kind of looks like a Sasquatch, but we could pretend it's a bear oh my gosh, standing up on its hind legs. Let's get something that looks campy. That does too, but I want like something cuter, but still looks kind of like campy. Like this. Like I feel like this looks campy, but it's still cute. Okay, let's get some nightstands. And a dresser, of course. Okay. All right, we need definitely a mirror in here. And a chair for sure. Perfect. Perfect chair. Some decorations. We need some plants. So I'm thinking of a forest. I would find this in a forest probably, right? Don't you guys think I would find this in a forest? This would be like foresty. What do you guys think? Yes, no, maybe so. We need to find one for up there still. This is another foresty looking plant. We could put it over here. What else would you find in a forest? Maybe she picked these from a forest and that's why they're in here. I don't know. I'm just kind of making stuff up. Okay, let's look for bear stuff. You think one of these is a bear. That looks like a bear for sure. It's cute. I know we used it downstairs, but it's still cute. Okay, what else? Kind of like foresty, bear vibes. What about a fan? Sleigh. Okay, we need the little bear rug, though. It's in activities and skills. Here it is. And let's get some lighting. Get this old lantern. And yeah, let's move on to our last bedroom. Okay, we are spending for the last bedroom and we got a frog. Okay, I just want to really quickly say sorry if that little spinning thing is a weird cut. It's because my mom told me she was leaving. So I had to like really do a weird cut. Anyways, so this is our frog bedroom. So we can also make this a kid's room, but we can like make it for a boy. Like I feel the other one was more girly and this one could be like more boyish. So I'm thinking like tropical vibes is what I'm thinking. What about you guys? What do you think when you think of a frog? I think of like rainforest frogs, I'm not gonna lie, but and that's not because that's the thing is like I do see like frogs like on the daily. I live somewhere where frogs are very abundant. So, I don't know why I think that. But okay, let's type in frog. I didn't even see this. Oh my gosh, it's huge. I know it's supposed to spray water. I hope it doesn't spray water while he's like sleeping. Because that would not be good. Okay, this is a frog coming out of his bed. I don't know, you guys. Let's look for a really kind of like, I don't know, like, I feel like, sure, we'll go with it. This kind of looks like a frog. Okay, let's get a light. Oh, we need decorations. Yeah, that's right. We need something that screams, I am a frog. I don't know what that is, but this is a tray. We're going to pretend it's where frogs like to sit. Okay, it's where he puts his collected frogs. Say, is there a frog picture anywhere? Yeah, I just put it on the wall actually. This is his little door for frogs he made specifically. So, yeah. He's just cool like that. This kid's just super cool like that. And then here's his light he uses when he goes to look for frogs to capture and take as a pet. Let's move on to our last room, which is going to be our bathroom. All right, we are spinning for our bathroom. And we got a horse. I would have really liked to use, this on literally so many other things. So it sucks that we got it for a bathroom. But it's fine. What are you going to do? Okay, plumbing. We can use a bunch of stuff from the horse ranch pack, though. So that's good. Should we put a bush in here? No, I'm not going to put a bush in here, but that would be pretty funny. No, but I can put this shower in here because it kind of, I don't know. Y'all get what I'm trying to do? I'm so tired. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, decor. Do we have like a horse mirror? Like, does that make sense? Like, okay, I feel like this would be on. I forgot. It's not like actually on the wall. Dang it, bro. Okay, I feel like this might fit it. Yeah, the wood vibes. Okay, let's find anything that's like horse related. Oh, here's our llama. Well, gosh darn it. Let's just look up horse. Oh my god, that's huge. That was a huge thing. Okay, there is our horse bathroom, you guys. Let's go ahead and look at the house overall. Outside, you're like, wow, this looks exactly like the career house. Because it is, okay? So, then you walk into the entryway and you're like, cat? No, it's a ferret. And you find out once you see that there. Here's a bathroom. You're like, what the heck? A gerbil bathroom. Yep. Here, you're like, Cotton Candy Land? No. Oh, wait. What was this room? A hermit crab. A hermit crab. You're like, wow, haven't heard of that since the 90s. Yeah. Yeah. And then you're like definitely llama room. Like you see that and it's like llama, llama, llama. Llama, llama, Mrs. Mama. You know those books? They were good. Okay, let's go upstairs. And you're like, wow, this is really boring. What is the pet? Like a rock? Maybe a fish? Then you see the rock over there and you're like, oh, yeah, definitely a rock. Then you go into this bedroom and it's so cute. Like you can just tell right off the bat it's a bunny room. You look in the primary bedroom and you immediately know it's a bear bedroom. And then here you're like, wow, this is a frog bedroom. Like I know that for a fact. Look at that. You come in here and you're like, wow, like a camper. But you're like, wait, it has to be a pet. Boom, horses. So yeah, that's our house. That is our pet's home. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already and you're into this stuff. Of course, as of this recording, we are only 3 away from our next short-term goal, which is 100 subscribers, you guys. We are only 3 away from 100 subscribers. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already and you're into this stuff, of course, so we could do more challenges like this, and leave ideas down below because I'm running out of some ideas. So, you know, if we've done it before and you want to do it again, let me know, or something that we haven't done, let me know, and we can make it happen once we get to 100 subscribers. Again, thank you guys so much. I couldn't do this without you, and I will see you all with the next build video. Bye!